Hi everyone, welcome to Elite Professional. In today's video, I'm going to show you how we can separate text and number in Excel. Right, so how do you separate this? There are basically three methods I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to show you the flash fill method, the formula method, and the Power Query method. Flash fill and Power Query methods are the most easiest method. Formula method is still a bit complicated for me, a bit complex, but if you understand the formulas, then it is very straightforward as well. Alright, so let me use flash fill. To use flash fill, I want you to write the first text without the number. So stop where the number starts. So we have this, okay. So I want you to copy, put your column here, then Control Shift down arrow, select everything, then go to this editing tab under home. Then I want you to click on this down arrow, then you will see flash fill. Click on flash fill and that will populate. So remember you are clicking on this arrow. Alright, so you have this, and then so we can separate the text the same way. So 943, right? So there's a shortcut to go about this without going to the home. So click on Control Shift, press Control Shift down arrow, then Control E to populate this. Right, so Control E is a shortcut for flash fill. Once you click on Control E, then this will automatically populate. Right, so that is a good way to separate this as well. Again, I'm going to show you the Power Query method before showing the formula method. So there are many reasons why you would want to try flash fill or Power Query or formula method, depending on whichever works for you. Right. Okay, so for the Power Query method, the first thing is you need to isolate this, because I don't want to import all of this, but at the same time you can go ahead and import all of this. However, the challenge is that it's going to separate this text and then you have some other columns together with it. So for me, I'm going to separate this. So I've isolated the text and number here. Then I'm going to select all this. While selecting all this, I'm going to, so after doing this, go to formula, go to data. Alright, so under data, I want you to click under this get and transform data from table or range. Click on that. Good. And this will take you to Power Query. So this Power Query, and under this Power Query, under Home tab, I want you to go to Transform. So where you have transform, you see split column. Click on split column. Then click on by non-digit to digit, which means we have text and we have digits. So click on this to separate the two, and this will separate the numbers from the text. So we have this, your strings here, your numbers, your text, right? And then you have your numbers here. So once you click, then go back and click close and load. Alright, so this will import this back to your Excel, and then you have this, this will export this back to your Excel, and simply just copy all of this. Alright, so copy this text and column, and then paste it to the respective columns that you want. So this is my product and this is the quantity. So here I'm going to change this. This is currently in text form, so I'm going to change this to a number form. Right, so select everything and then convert to numbers, and this is fine. Right, so you can format this as well as you wish. Then if I want this formatting, fine. So the last method is going to be the formula method, and this is how you extract with formula method. So I have removed the Power Query numbers that I pasted here. So in order to show us how the formula method actually works. So the first thing we need to do is to use the find text. So what we're trying to do is that we're going to separate these two, and then find the first position of the number that we have there. So let's use find formula to say that we want to find certain number of array of numbers from 0 to 10. Alright, so these are the numbers that we have. So we want to find this number within this text. Right, so what this is going to do for us is to tell us the position of the first number that we have, which is a 9, and then it's going to arrange them in descending order, right? So this is the spill, right? So we have this. So that means from for the C is not a number, and then we don't have anything there. It's unable to find any of this within the caret. Within the caret, yeah. So the first number that was found was the ninth number, and that ninth number is a seventh number here. Is in seventh position. So this is being arranged in descending order, right? So we have this, we have ninth position. So 3 is in ninth position, which is the last number. Then 4 is in eighth position, and then the 9 is in seventh position. So if you count this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count this string caret, so that's about 6 numbers, and then we have 9, which is the seventh position, right? So once this is done, what you need to do is that you need to do here. Let's wrap this around if error. If error, okay. Then paste this, okay. So this will remove the value and then just give us the position of those numbers. And again, we move forward to tell Excel we want the minimum number. So what's the minimum position that we have here? We want to know the minimum position. So the minimum position is going to tell us that this is the 7th position. So we have 7th, 8th, 9th position. So that means the minimum position, which is 7th, represents the 9th. The 9 number we have here, 9. And then the 4 is the 8th position, and the 3 is the 9th position. So with this, what we are going to do now is to move forward and tell Excel again, Excel, we want to wrap this around. We want to extract this. Right, so how do we extract? We have basically we can extract with left function, the mid, and the right function. So if you want to extract from the left, you use left. If you want to extract from the right, you use right. And if you want to extract within the middle, then you use the mid function. Alright, so I'm going to use left here. So I want to extract from this text, right? Then what is the minimum number that you want to extract from? From where will I extract, right? So I'm going to tell Excel I want to start extracting from the beginning down to this very last number, right? Down to the minimum number. So Excel is going to extract from the caret plus that 9 number because it is being included. Then I'm going to press OK. Alright, so let me close this. I need to wrap this. Alright, so as I've extracted from the left all the numbers that we have there, all the 7th numbers, right? So if you count this, as I've extracted 7 numbers. So which means included this. However, what we need is -1. We don't want the minimum number to be inclusive. So you have to deduct 1 from here. -1, and this is what we need. So we can copy this down. Okay, so if you copy this down, you have this is done. Okay, now we have to do the same thing for the quantity. So how do you apply this for the quantity? You need to write this formula again and change the left function to mid function. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to tell Excel again we want to extract this, right? So instead of doing that, I'm going to copy this formula again. Then I'm going to paste this formula here. So I'm going to paste this formula, right? So with this formula now, I need to ensure that some things are fixed, right? Okay, so this is done, right? So this will give us the same thing. However, what we need to extract is not that, is the mid function, right? So I'm going to type mid here, right? Okay, so if we are using mid, you have to tell Excel where you are starting and where you are stopping. So since we are using mid here, we're going to tell Excel from where do you want to extract. We want to extract from here, right? So which is what we have here, right? Okay, now so what is the starting number? So the starting number is a minimum number, right? So I wanted to extract from the minimum number, right, which is from the 7th number, then down to where. So if Excel is extracting from the minimum number, that means we have to remove this because the first number is a number, right? So the first number is a number, so we need to remove that. Again, so we want to tell Excel, why do you want, Excel is asking, where do you want me to stop? So if I start extracting from your minimum number, where am I going to stop? So we're going to tell Excel that I want you to stop at 10,000. Let's put 1,000, yeah. Well, I'm using 1,000 because the highest number that I have is about, I think, 800 thereabouts. So Excel is going to extract from the minimum number down to the down to 1000, which is almost, which we don't have here. But if you have more than that, if your minimum number is more than 1000, then you have to extend that number. Right, so let's click OK. Then so we have this, and I'm going to copy this down. So this is what we have here, right? So I've been able to extract this. So after doing this again, if this is giving you any issue, then you can copy and paste. Yeah, so this will give you text, then you can convert this to number, and then this becomes number. So that is how you basically extract using the three methods that I've showed you: the flash fill, the formula, and the Power Query method. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If this video is was useful for you or helpful for you, please do subscribe to our channel, comment below, and then tell us how we can improve. We appreciate your comments. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.